Follow up on the Gail commandments. Thou shalt take Seroquel, the medication designed by Jesus, every day is prescribed at the same time every day. I give myself a B plus on that. I take that usually between 9 or 12 every night. I used to set an alarm, but I found the alarm usually goes off when I'm in the shower, so I'm trying just to remember. It doesn't always work, but sometimes I still set the alarm, but it depends on what's going on that day. Thou shalt eat a balanced diet without concerns about allergens or toxins, using the method of calories in, calories out as a guide to weight management. I give myself an A on that. I'm eating a balanced diet. I used to be really concerned about getting organic or that I was allergic to something and I couldn't eat it, and I was eliminating dairy, and I'm not doing that anymore. I usually get something from the fruit and vegetable group, the dairy group, the protein group, which is like I'll have an egg laying. I usually have meatloaf or a Japanese dish with chicken breast, cabbage, rice vermicelli, celery, shiitake mushroom, or a another favorite of mine is sometimes I'll just get a chicken breast and slice it and saute it in about a teaspoon of olive oil with salt and pepper on both sides. Pretty good, and garlic, chopped up garlic. So another favorite of mine is I like to make a salad with romaine lettuce, tomatoes. I might chop an egg and throw that in there, and I make my own homemade dressing using non-fat sour cream with ranch ranch dressing dry mix that I put in there. That's very low in calories, so it's helping me with the calories in to keep that down. I find that that's lower in calories than buying like a pre-made Italian low-fat Italian dressing or something like that. Plus, I love the taste of the ranch dressing, and I snack usually on like an orange or watermelon. Those are low-calorie fruits, and but I make sure that I'm getting my oil. So I found honey roasted peanuts actually don't have a lot of calories. If you eat them in moderation, they're pretty good and they have a lot of nutrition and they're not expensive like the other nuts. So that I do take that a little bit of that every day, and there was and I put the recipes for the salad, the meatloaf, the stir fried rice vermicelli into, and my miso. I have usually had, sometimes I'll have miso soup. I have that a lot, and that has seaweed in it. Seaweed really helps me out. Lots of nutrition in the seaweed. And so I usually for breakfast will have either like oatmeal with a Granny Smith apple, and I'll just throw some cinnamon on that, or miso soup with an egg. Um, for lunch, I might have meatloaf or stir fried rice vermicelli, or I will get a can of sardines, low salt, in spring water, or a can of salmon, and I'll have some of that in there. And for dessert, it's usually a fruit, watermelon, orange. Um, and I try to make sure. And then for dairy products, is my non-fat sour cream. And right before I go to bed at night, I usually have like strawberries with non-fat sour cream. That seems to clear up my nose. I don't know why. My allergy. I have to have something, a vitamin C food every day to help me with. It seems to help with my allergies, but he said maybe I'm not obeying. But I don't eat it like, I just eat it because I just notice it kind of clears me up. But I don't. Um, I'm not buying really any special foods. I just make sure I'm getting all my nutrients. I have a vitamin C food every day. So that's part of eating a balanced diet. Um, Thou shalt honor the Lord's temple by taking time every day to self groom, bathe, brush teeth, stay clean. I take a shower every day. I shower. I shampoo my hair every day. I know that they say it's not good for your hair to do that, but I'd rather obey Jesus, because I know when I go outside, I get all sorts of pollens and stuff in my hair, and then I sleep, and that gets on my pillow. And for, like 2 months ago, I was getting like almost asthma attacks from all the junk that was all the allergens I was breathing in. So I'd rather be able to breathe at night than have beautiful hair. So bathe, brush teeth. I use this every day, and then I use this every day. Sonicare toothbrush. Use this before I floss. I floss with unwaxed dental floss. I floss every day. I brush my teeth every day, and I don't. I usually I don't see the dentist. I don't trust the dentist. I had a Jesuit dentist who made this for me. And I spent like $600 to have that made. He said I was clenching my teeth, and that's why I had holes in my teeth. I found out from Jesus, he said the reason you have holes in your teeth is mineral loss from the yeast infection. He said no dentist can fix the mineral loss to your teeth from your yeast infection. So when Jesus put me on Seroquel, I noticed my teeth are filling out. Look at that. You should compare this with videos of me made in 2012. Go back and look. They look better. It's because my yeast infection's gone and the minerals are going to my teeth now. They're filling out. And now that I'm obeying Jesus and eating balanced, not depriving myself of dairy products, my teeth are filling out even more. It's like the calcium's going right to my bones. So I'm doing pretty good on that. Thou shalt not toil in activities, even honorable work for the Lord, to the extent that sleep is sacrificed. I give myself a C- on that. I've got to get to bed earlier. But, I just figured out I've been working on cutting my hair. And, it's a bit of I've never cut my hair before, so it's been a challenge. But I'm trying to obey Jesus on this one because he has ordered me not to go to a beautician. I'm getting better at it. I've learned that in order to only spend money on food and bills, which is another Gail commandment, that I have to learn how to do a lot of things. Like I design my own book covers, I do my own portraits and artwork, and I just taught myself how to do it. Just going online and studying videos on portrait drawing, and like I studied videos on how to cut hair to learn how to do this, and like I said, oh Jesus, I noticed that I didn't get enough Neutrogena face soap, and so I pray all day and talk to him. I said, what do I do? My face landed on apricot face scrub, and I used that instead. Hey, I even made my skin glow. I do facelift exercises every day. Those are free. Carolyn's Facial Fitness. So I got a little extra time to try to make myself look nice. So look at this, Carolyn's Facial Fitness. Since I've been following the Gail commandments, it's put more structure in my life. So I'm better about doing my facelift exercises, and it shows. 58 years old. And now and the Lord showed me the apricot face scrub. Hint, hint. He's saying, hey, Gail, you saying you don't have Neutrogena face soap, use that instead, and you'll give yourself a nice glow at the same time. So I used it today. Oh, right. It kind of like exfoliates and takes off that outer layer that us older women have a harder time doing. So I'm obeying Jesus and making myself more beautiful. So, thou shalt honor the home of Jesus' favorite by cleaning, wiping down laundry, vacuum, dust. Very good on that. A, vacuum every day, dust every day. Laundry once a week, but I organize it every day. And on the day that I do it, I have colors and whites separated and all the laundry's in there. And I usually end up using 2 washers and 1 dryer, and once a week. But Jesus said, as long as you organize it every day, you're doing laundry every day. Okay. So I wipe down, I clean, like I'm throwing away some pots and pans that are rusty. I've noticed that if I keep this place organized, and if I get rid of stuff I don't need, it's easier to clean, easier to vacuum with stuff not on the floor. So I'm paring the place down. Things I don't need that I don't use, like rusty baking pans. Why keep it? Garbage. So I've been throwing some stuff out that's broken or that. But lucky for me, I love this barrette here. See that barrette? And it broke on me, and I thought, oh Jesus, I spent like $4 on that. And you know what? He showed me how to fix it, and I fixed it. There was another one, and I studied it, and I figured out what I fixed it. Saved me money there. Thanks, Jesus. And like this outfit here, I sewed it myself, so it didn't cost. I didn't have walking shorts, and gets really hot in the summer, which is one thing nice about a short haircut. When you're out there walking in that heat, and I got to walk every day to obey the Gail commandments, man, short hair is nice for the walks. And here in Florida, it gets hot in the summertime and humid. So this is a perfect walking cut. Though I would like to grow it out. Maybe one of these days I'll be a good enough beautician on myself that I can make it long and nice. Okay. A+ on the walks. I do 40 minutes outside, 40 minutes on this. And that's one of the reasons that my weight is going down. My measurements are 36.5 bust, about 25 to 26 waist, and 36.5 hips. I would like to get to 24 waist, but that'll only happen probably if my weight goes down to 120 pounds naked. That'd be about 123 with clothes on. So we'll see. but at least I'm healthy and I don't look bad. I don't look bad at all for 58. I think I'm going to give Seroquel some of the credit for that. Seroquel takes toxins out of your cells, and look at my skin for for a for my age, man. I mean, of course, I'm doing the facelift exercises, but overall, the skin that I have for my age is pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. You know, like I don't really have problems with cellulite or any of that stuff like most women my age. And of course, the facelift exercises are helping. But since I have more structure in my life, I'm better about doing waist exercises and facelift and so forth. Um, I only spend money on food and bills, and I give myself an A on that. I used to be like a C. Like I said, I find that the less time I spend in the store, the less money I spend. So I try to space out my grocery visits every 2 weeks and try to buy enough to last for every 2 weeks and use up leftovers. And if I find if I eat balanced, my food seems to last longer. Because before, what I would do is I would like pig out on all the strawberries. They'd all be gone in 5 days. And then I'd say, oh, I got to get more strawberries. I'm out. And then I'd end up buying other things too. By eating balanced, my strawberries last longer. So I don't have to shop as often. Or the same with the other foods. The meat lasts longer. Before, I'd eat a whole meatloaf. I'd like make a big pot of meatloaf, eat it all in one day. I'd make that my lunch. Talk about an unbalanced diet. Then I'd have maybe some vegetables for dinner. And, you know, Jesus knew what he was doing when he told me to eat a balanced diet. Okay, so that I only take one multivitamin or allergy medication per day. And I no longer take supplements or special foods in an attempt to improve a health condition or alleviate symptoms. Like I used to take like 2 tablespoons of flax oil a day for my health. It was actually making me fat because I didn't need that much oil. So now I only use the flax oil as just as a something to add maybe to my. I love it with zucchini beans. Oh, I forgot. That's another recipe that I have listed. When you go to myfitnesspal.com, you can list out all your favorite recipes and all the ingredients for them so that you can just add them in really quick. And zucchini beans with quinoa and brown rice is one of my favorites. And that's where I put my flax oil. I love it. And it's not, I only use a half tablespoon, and it helps me stay within my goal for calories in. And then I increase my calories out so that I can eat more because I like to eat, you know. Okay, but it's working because I'm losing. Even on Seroquel, I'm losing weight the healthy way, a little bit at a time. Thou shalt store away savings at least $100 every month. I give myself an A on that. I've been doing it so far. It helps that I don't go grocery shopping as much. I'm saving money on food, which enables me to do that. Thou shalt make a YouTube video every week to share the victories, defeats. I'm doing pretty good on that one. And to serve, archive your life for future generations of tribulation saints. Thou shalt, okay. Let me see that. Now that I have more structure in my life, I'm better about using my Neutrogena retinol cream at night. And look at this. I'm actually noticing my wrinkles are getting better. Got this on a pretty high resolution, so yeah. I mean, not bad for 58. For the facelift exercises help, but I'm doing this. I did a scrub. And I think I'm going to start doing that scrub more often, kind of exfoliates. That doesn't, Jesus doesn't mind me spending money on makeup because I really don't spend a lot. All I do for makeup is lipstick, but I also use that right up here for the rouge. Eyebrow pencil. And I often go outside shopping with no makeup on at all, though I like to wear for my YouTube videos. I use a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes because I have circles. And since I've been doing facelift exercises, this is kind of smoothed out around here. My eyes are lifting. Okay, that stuff really works. Carolyn's Facial Fitness, Carolyn Cleaves. You need to check her out. Go to my health page, gabrielchannel.com/health.html. I use this. This is like concealer and lipstick. And that's about it. That's it. So that's probably why Jesus hasn't scolded me on makeup, because I don't use that much. And actually, if you keep yourself healthy and you take good care of yourself, your skin glows. And if you do the facelift exercises, you look healthy. And when you look healthy, you look beautiful.